All right, everybody. Thank you for joining yet again on this wonderful Friday evening. I appreciate it. Let me get this going over here. We have some tonight. Let's see, where is this going? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's a setup. So we got Leo David here, and we also got Hiram Tapete, and there will be a few more people joining us later on tonight as well. So Hiram, for all those people that don't know who you are or where they can find you, please let them know where that is.
My name's Hiram Topete. You can find me on Highly Top Secret Modeling art page or same art station, Highly Top Secret. We've been doing a lot of live feeds, streams lately, doing a couple of doodles, showing up a couple of stuff that we've been working on and we've been doing in here in this Zbrush Hangout. So you can also find me also in the Zbrush Hangout. I'm in there 24/7. So if you guys have any questions or want to come in and hang out, drop a message and I'll send you guys a link so you guys could get in there. We'll also leave the link into the hangout at the during the stream so you guys could jump in at any time after the stream.
Mm, yeah, thank you very much, Hiram. And then we also have Leo, who's unfortunately working on some client work. He can't share it with us, but he is working and he is here. And he
Indeed,
can answer
indeed.
your questions about concept art or character design or any type of compositional situations you might have. He's got
That's
your
why I live
back.
and breathe.
Let them know who you are, where they can find you.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining in. Leo, some of my art can be found on Leo JR on ArtStation. I also have a Patreon available for my personal project, which is on patreon.com/thunderstormart. May also be found on facebook.com/thunderstormart.
There you go, guys. There you go. Um, we're gonna get to work. I am gonna be sculpting on Mr. Freeze for upcoming animation. Um, and let me see. Let me get him open 1 second. But yes, if you check the link in the description, there is a link to the BN52 page. So definitely check that out. Follow us, give us a like, give us a share, because it's going to be a good one. All right. So if you have any questions for these guys, feel free to put them in the chat. We are here to answer your questions and help you out any way possible.
I'll share the link right now on my page and on 10,000. I'll share the link right now on my page.
Hey, Shona. Thanks for watching. You sawing something over there, Hiram? Hmm? Uh-oh, we got Ad Lazy.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, dude? We are streaming, by the way. Yes, we're
I
streaming.
just woke up, dude.
All right. Thanks for coming in, Widowit. Appreciate
yeah.
it. We're getting started. Everybody's coming in the room. We're sharing all the links. So if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat, and we'll get to them. All right. So see this? Can you see this? Yeah, let me see. OBS working, so y'all can see what I will be working on. So, there we go. Okay, so this is what we'll be doing. Let me get a better picture of him. That way we can zoom in. But yeah, we're doing this shot of Mr. Freeze. Don't have a lot of information from these first 6 pages of the comic book, so kind of like filling in a lot of stuff and just going off of the character design that's already there. Right now I'm doing this collar, but we're going to start using some of the Boolean techniques in ZModeler, and we're going to make this whole mouthpiece and hopefully get to this chest piece before the end of the night, and all these rings, and hopefully it looks good. And if it doesn't, then we're just going to blame it on ad.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yes. Jorge, thanks for joining. Kevin, thanks for joining. We appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat.
Oh, you're using that thing. Is it also streaming on Facebook?
What, the chat thing?
The restream thing.
Oh, that's only when I put on desktop capture. This version, Kevin Martin's asking what version of ZBrush. We're doing the most recent version of ZBrush. Was that 8.1? I think is what it's called. But we're gonna create a little bit of a mask open now.
4R8.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just message John.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if he wants to play.
Yeah. Who wants to play on the wild side? What'd you do today, Ed? Oh, we have a question from Magesh. I'm a person who knows very little about sculpting in ZBrush, and ever since ZBrush 4, things have changed a lot. So if I wish to start with ZBrush again, what are all the important techniques in trend right now I should learn, like for organic and hard surface modeling? That is a great question, Magesh, and I got one link. Solve it all. All right, that's what we do here. That's what we do. So if you haven't heard of him, then you definitely should look him up. His name's Mike Pavlovich. He has a 56 videos on just the new features in ZBrush 4R8.
All right, so you got ZBrush 4R8 installed, and you're probably wondering what's new.
And let me give you that link right now. But go.
Pretty awesome. I might need that link too.
No, you don't get it. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it worked. Okay. And here's that link for you as well.
I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff
Mhm.
there. It's super useful, right?
See, Kevin is asking, are you working with any poly budget in mind? In terms of this animation, it's going to be in Unreal, and we don't want to go over 100,000, but we also don't want to get close to that either. So, you know, like as far away as we can get away from it is cool, but that is our limit, is 100,000. So since it's just going to be a cinematic and rendered in Unreal, Ad can give you a whole lot more information about that.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah. If you want to optimize, yeah, you could sort of go a little bit higher, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like Unreal supports a lot of stuff, but we still have to be careful with that. You know? Not sure. I didn't test it yet. I didn't test how much but I think I had something around 200K at one point, and it was just fine. You know,
Oh
the
yeah.
big issue is textures. The bigger the more VRAM is
And
it's
let's
gonna
see. I
steal.
think I should get my desktop capture on because a lot of people are like, "What are you doing?" I got like this donut looking thing on my screen. So doing this bit right here for Mr. Freeze. Who was asking that question? Ali. Yeah, Ali. But yeah, you were saying you got over 200,000. It didn't even give you any trouble at all.
Not really, no. But like if you put like a lot of big, super big textures, it's gonna give you like textures are a little bit more expensive than polygons in Unreal
Mm.
Engine right now. But John actually knows a lot of tricks, dude, with textures and stuff. He knows a lot of stuff because he used to work with
Mm.
archivist things, you know?
Oh yeah.
He's actually really, really good. He's my favorite texture artist.
Yeah, John's very awesome. Yeah, if you haven't heard Jonathan Riley, he's very modest about everything, but yeah, he's really good. And thanks to Picorn for the like on the BN52. Appreciate that. Wilbert, thanks for the like. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Hmm. But I appreciate it more than that. So, you know,
I think I appreciate it more.
no, I appreciate
Thanks, man.
it. Thanks, man.
What's up, Leah?
How's it going, buddy? What are you up to?
How's it going, dude?
Alright, I'm just working. Probably in the future, I'm gonna be working on more personal projects during this time. I just need to do some catching up tonight, so I'm doing some NDA stuff, client work. Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. All right, actually, I'm gonna go and create a.
Who else we got here? Leo and Hiram. All right. What up?
What up, what up?
What are you working on, Iron?
I'm working on some client. I'm doing a mask for him for a 3D print. We're gonna have it for a cosplay, doing a kill zone mask.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'll show you what I got. Hold on.
Ev, my long lost son, thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
I'm doing this right here.
Nice. That looks badass.
Let me see. Let me see. Click that. Dude.
I dig it.
I dig it, damn son.
How'd you get that glow going in ZBrush?
Oh, he's
It's
cheating.
on texture.
Oh, he cheating.
I got a little hidden tip of the day that we'll share later on today.
Ooh, he cheating.
We got a little hot trick.
Ooh.
Show you guys later on today. You know.
He cheating.
Like that.
Rudy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Thank you for the like.
So keep watching.
Yeah, man. Keep watching later, man. That's the grand finale of the show. You know, like at the end of Breaking Bad when they show you something. That's what he's saving right now. Right. That's what he's got.
Let's switch skin, switch it up.
Chris Hardum, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Thanks for the like as well, Chris. That's fucking awesome. Got that tip. Got that tip.
So Ron, did you get used to the boolean tool yet? Sorry, the new Gizmo tool.
Gizmo? I use both. I use the transpose and this, and it's even better now. Yeah, instead of just doing one or the other. Yeah, it's definitely much better now.
I got a choice. Best thing to clean your Cintiq with? Perfume.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just spray some cologne on there and clean it off?
Yep. I don't know. It's just cool. It makes it really clean. And, after it dries up, it's really slippery, which is what I want.
Thank you, Atul, for the like. Appreciate that. Yeah. I didn't know that. Man, mine's all scratched up. Like in one area. Sometime in the past, I forgot to, when it's on ZBrush, to have it, the entire tablet, not just half of it. Got chewed up. But no matter.
Spicer, I got a question for you.
What's up, dude?
How do you get your voice to feel like a warm blanket in winter?
Wow.
Ooh. First, you put on them slow jams. You know, something that sounds like a little quiet storm inside your heart. You know what I'm saying? Inside your soul, inside your loins. That's how you do it. Maybe rub a little roasted goose fat on your body just to slip into the soul a little easier. Mehmet, thanks for joining, brother. Appreciate it.
There's a character in Into the Badlands. His name is Quinn, and he has a very interesting accent. He has like a very soothing southern accent, right?
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty.
Something you enjoy?
And he does use words like "I do declare."
Oh, no. That is a southern gentleman.
His name is Quinn.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta search for that. I'm pretty sure you could imitate that guy super well. This character is crazy cool in that in that show also.
Mm-mm. Don't be coughing on the stream, dude. You can get everybody sick.
Sorry, it's coughing into my sculpted elbow.
Oh.
That should be fine.
So not your sculpted gun, but maybe like the hammer.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh well. That can't be good.
I love modeling. I love modeling. Yes, I do. Do this, please. So, for those that do not know, loop. There we go. New poly loop. New poly loop. New poly loop. And another one, right? So now we can go over here to geometry. we can go to crease and crease polygroups, and then we can just take care of all that at once. You have to go in here and click, 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 click. Oh, if you don't know, now you know. Royal Review coming in, representing. Thanks for the share, Royal. We appreciate it. Ready.
Hey, Ron.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
What's your favorite animal?
Favorite animal? Oh, dog. Easy.
What breed?
Any breed.
Pit bull.
I think my next dog will be a pit bull, though.
Pit bull and chow chows.
What about you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite animal is probably a snow leopard, I think, right now.
Oh yeah, those nice and you cuddle up with those all the time.
I wish, man. They're maul my face off probably, but they're pretty. I like them. How about you, Arm?
Yeah, pit bull.
Yeah.
Pit bull and chow chow. So they always pay attention to me and they're very protective when I'm around them.
Nice.
Do you like that protective nature?
Ed, what's your favorite
Oh
animal?
shit! Oh shit, y'all! Shit, Jen's here. Get back to work. Get back to work.
Oh, we got Jen.
Shit.
What?
Shut the fuck up. Hey, Jen.
1, 2,
What's
3,
going
man.
on, guys?
What's up?
So, for those that don't know, I don't know how they don't know by now, but if they don't, who are you? What the hell do you do? And where can they find you? And thank you, Jaime, Jamie, Jaime, for coming in.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Did you just say Jaime?
Yeah, Jaime Alexander. He just joined our stream. Yeah, just wanted to thank him.
Yeah, I'm the Gen 506. I'm a 3D character artist, and I'm gonna be working on Sumo today. And yeah, you can find me in ArtStation or my Twitch channel, which is Gen 506 DJINN 506. So yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Well, nice, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
That's really cool, man.
Thanks, man.
Good looking out, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed.
Yo.
What's your favorite animal?
Tricky, man.
A sloth, actually. It's my spirit animal. Yeah. No, actually, my favorite animal is a red panda. Oh man, I love that.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
cute. I love them. Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
What's your
For sure.
favorite animal?
Yeah, I think I recommend it.
What's your favorite animal, Leo?
I already answered that question. If you paid attention, you would know by now. But
Oh man.
I know you just got
I
schooled
I like
again.
owls too. I had an owl. I love owls.
I thought you said cow.
what?
Owls. Night owl.
I thought you said cows.
For me, I love
I had one
axolotls.
like I owned one for like
What's
2
that,
days,
Jen?
no 2 nights. His name was Jeff.
Axolotls. You know those guys?
One more time?
Axolotls. Let me look it up.
Mm-mm.
I'm not sure what that is.
These guys.
Oh, these guys look like Pokemon. Yeah.
They're awesome, man.
Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah. You like is it like a type of newt or?
It's like an amphibian.
Yeah. I believe I might be mistaken.
Michael
From,
Anthony,
Mexico.
thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Sorry to interrupt, guys.
Yeah. Okay. I should poke out the chat on my channel.
So it's a
I always
type
forget.
of salamander? Mexican
No,
salamander.
it's some sort of a salamander, but it's not. It's like the
Yeah,
young
it's an
version.
amphibian. It's not a fish and it's not a lizard. It's an amphibian.
Ooh.
It's definitely Mexican.
Yeah, it is.
Nice. Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, they're nice.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
And they can grow out limbs. You know, if they hurt any limb, they can grow out.
They got regeneration powers like Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
That's useful. That's useful.
So that's why I like them too.
Deadpool.
Yeah,
I think more like Deadpool because Wolverine, you wouldn't be able to cut his arm completely off because it's adamantium.
I mean, you would before the adamantium, but they have similar regeneration powers if I recall correctly, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I also wonder what happens if you cut Wolverine's head off. Does his body regenerate from his head, or does his head regenerate from his body?
His head regenerates from his body. He grows a new head. His body grows a new head. That actually happened in the comics several times.
Holy shit! I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. He was able at some point to regenerate entirely from he was completely obliterated, and he was able to regenerate from a single drop of blood.
So he didn't have the adamantium skeleton anymore, did he?
I don't know the specifics. It was like a part of a trivia. I haven't see. I'm not familiar with the context myself. But yeah. But like ridiculously powerful, like healing factor.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah. You know that there's a jellyfish that is biologically immortal. It just lives forever.
Yep.
Every few, like its life cycles, it grows to an adult and then reverts back to like a youngling and then adult again and then young and then adult again. It's interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I read something about that. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Nature is fascinating. It definitely gives us a lot of inspiration.
I'm gathering reference.
You guys gonna be ready for that 1, 2, 3 go soon?
Yeah. Always ready. Always ready.
You know it.
I'm gonna warm up a coffee right now. We're going for 4 hours, right? Cool.
Fine. Okay.
So, Ron, what's up? What you're working on?
I'm working on this Pinche Mr. Freeze. Get this little mask ready.
Oh, nice. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy is going to require a lot of work.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Get it done. Stop complaining.
Yeah.
Because it ain't paying.
Do it.
Mark Salinas has joined.
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
Oh, right. Jeez, Mark. Where you been? Alright, so Boolean. Make life Boolean.
Who here has a 3D printer?
I'm gonna get one soon, guys. I'm gonna get one soon. I'm gonna be printing everybody's shit.
I think
I'm gonna print everybody's shit. All of it. Don't give a fuck.
Piece of this shit.
Jeremy has a 3D.
And my cool stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm gonna be printing everybody's copied shit, and then I'm gonna print some of my cool stuff too. How about that? Cash me outside.
How about that?
Wait, so you have a 3D printer?
Have those printers flying like hotcakes. How many you want?
What you got?
Pick right here. Insert.
Insert digital Bitcoin here.
Ship it. Ship it.
Zip it and snip it.
I think Jeremy has one, right?
You want me to print you a Lego? Ship it. Ship it.
Oh,
Wait, so Hiram, you do have one, right?
No, I'm gonna get one though. Christmas. At the end of yeah. At the end of the year. And at the end of the year.
You wanna collab? You wanna collab on something? I wanna test something out.
Yeah, man. Until I get my shit, then we'll do whatever the fuck you guys want to do with it. We'll print whatever you guys want to print out of it.
Yeah. I'm curious if you can print like a working screw, you know, and the like the, you know what I mean, right? The negative and the positive thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially with Zbrush now. That they got that boolean, yeah, easily.
That's awesome. We gotta do that. We really gotta do that.
Yeah, this way you could do injections. You know what I mean? Just print out the one half and the other half, like they did on what's it called? Similar to Star Wars. They did to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You can have with booleans. You can have a volume that's that first denies half of it, and then it only shows the intersection, right?
Yeah, like in the middle, just on the sides of the arms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, can you imagine like if we start designing like I'm thinking modular fucking robots like I do, you know, but like toys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, sweet.
The modulators.
I will be called Adrian Modulator.
I am the master modulator. Everyone follows my great ideas. My name is Adrian.
Master Modulator.
Master modulator. He comes from Romania. He has blonde hair and he smokes and loves to drink.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, whoa, guys, chill out.
Hey, whoa, hey, before we start with the Q&A, all right, I need my weed and my alcohol.
Yeah.
I specifically specified. That's it. That's all I got.
Ooh, get off the stage. Never get back on. Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah, I got like 20
there was
people
a
hanging out.
there was a project on
Chilling.
Kickstarter, if I remember correctly, who made like wanted to make a Wacom pen that also doubles as a pipe.
Oh, cool.
That's nice.
So you got a 3D print one? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
Jordan Behar
Oh,
has
yeah.
joined the chat. Lord Jesus, watch out.
What up, Jordan? He was here the last stream too, right?
Holy shit, hire him to pet you.
All right. Let me get some grooves on.
Coffee, guys. Don't give me some quick coffee.
Alrighty, man.
Right, dude.
Be back in 1 minute.
You say so.
And then I'm gonna get to it. Then you have to shine that camera over here to me, all right, when I get back.
Alright,
I'm gonna be on one right now.
Maybe on
Brandon
time.
Fish, the chef, has joined.
Way.
I see you're using Bridgman. That's very cool, man.
Hmm?
Alright, thanks, dude. Yeah, just
Thanks, man. I don't know what's going on. Just know someone's getting praised. I want it.
Yeah, just take it. Take it as a
Yeah.
Please on Android streaming as well. Gotta get better.
definitely not working. Jason Garcia joined.
Oh yeah. All right, bye.
Finally.
Instead of
How's
a
my
coffee,
coffee, Dave?
I lied. I didn't get a coffee. I ended up getting making me an iced tea.
Oh,
Liar.
And then
No,
you get in that
I was gonna
coffee.
go over there, but then I was like, you know what? It's
What?
a little bit too, it's a little bit too hot for that coffee right now.
Mm.
That coffee's gonna be till midnight. Yeah, it's gonna be like 3 hours from now.
I stay with rum or
Hmm?
Huh?
I
Hmm?
stay with rum with a little bit of something.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Is that what you did? Hmm?
Yeah, don't say something. It's not 99 anymore. Say fucking alcohol.
All right.
Alright, dude, chill out.
Chill. Dude.
Something, something. You know, I say yes. I know what you're saying.
Mhm.
You're saying alcohol.
You
No, I
know.
wasn't, but you can put anything you want, man. Come on. You're gonna choose alcohol?
What do you choose?
I don't know.
Crack,
That's what
obviously.
I
I mean,
choose from.
crack and lots of
Gotta be crack.
ayahuasca.
Mhm. Grab a tablet, you know.
Definitely not gonna choose a dead toe. You guys watch
Oh,
ETC Daily? No? Okay.
No.
what was it?
Hmm?
UFC, you said? Or
ETC Daily.
ah, ATC.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. I should check him out.
Yeah. Do news, game news, weekly weird news. They pretty much just keep it real up there, you know. It's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey Leo. Leo? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. What's up?
Yeah, I found a cool way. Well, it's not really that.
not really that new, but it's like a cool way to like when you're making your lay-in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I
Ooh, he's
use
about to school
cones.
you.
I use cones to represent like the orientation of the limbs, right?
Right.
Because you can do something like this, right? And then the head, and then for the limbs, you can do like a cone like this, and you can clearly see that it's going backwards, right?
Right.
And then one like this, where it's going forwards,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like a cool way to like represent where it's
Yeah,
going.
it's
Like,
very
people-
very useful when you do your understructure to use 3D primitives. Yeah, absolutely. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good method. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I taught both of y'all that, so.
Yeah, Ron taught me everything I know.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew all that.
Hey.
Obviously, Harold taught Ron everything Ron knows.
And Hiram taught me.
Primitive objects in my mom's belly.
Yeah, just tossing them around. Legos.
So for that, Ron, all I have to say is thanks, man.
No problem.
So Leo, like when you start making a mood shot, or what are you calling them? Those those little
Yeah, like a mood piece. Yeah.
yeah, like a mood piece. What do you start with first? Like, do you first figure out the perspective? Do you first figure out the lens?
Well, I mean, first, think about it like this: it's all art is a form of storytelling.
Yeah.
So you want to think about it in terms of what is the story you're trying to tell, what is the message you're trying to convey, and then there are rules in place that help you convey that message. For example, like anything from the composition that lets you, for example, the thing that I was working on the stream last time on Wednesday was, my 2D piece. Like for example, I have. I'm using a composition that has the enemy appear very imposing and powerful. And we do like a worm's eye view almost on the main character and then looking up to the enemy. That and anything from colors to it all comes from the story and the message you're trying to convey. Like what exactly you're trying. What is the story you're trying to tell? Who is this character you're doing? What is its relationship to other characters on that screen, to the world around them? It's all, once you figure out the kind of the backstories, then everything kind of falls into place. What's that?
So you could use like comic books, good references, like to get a point of views or certain views or angles seen.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, use as templates.
I'm interested, like, if you start from scratch, like, how do you, like, when you set up your, like, technically speaking, you know what I mean? Like, how do you set up your scene? Like, do you first, like, do you start with sort of like a landscape thing? Do you make like a grid, or
Oh, like for the thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah, for the
I only make grids when I do stuff that well, I don't really make grids that much anymore. I mean, it's definitely a very very powerful tool to do, and I would definitely strongly recommend everybody to do it at all times.
Can you explain what that is?
Like a perspective grid is.
Oh, perspective grid. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume that's what you're asking,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. I just want to know like the order on how you do things. Like
my
do you start with
process is never the same.
do you start with the landscape first, or with the character, or all of them?
I think that I first place the compositionally. I first place the key actors. That's the characters. For me, that's most important in how the relationship goes, and then I can build all the other stuff around that. But mostly, it's let me pop open a thing. Share my screen. Boop. Okay, so remember this piece, right? Can you see my screen okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we see it.
I don't know why I remember that actually has some landscape in it.
It does have some landscape in it, but the most important part about this, let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, so the most important thing about this is actually so we have this. Okay, so we have this guy who's this really bad guy right here, right? He's the imposing kind of character, you know, he's doing his thing, right? And he's right here, and he's got this, let's call it Titan that he's like, you know, riding on, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got this element right here, right?
Yeah.
And if you notice, I did a lot of his horns and a lot of the pointy stuff kind of point this way to kind of create a circular composition.
Yep.
And if you notice, like with her, like a lot of the shapes on her body kind of help convey this circular composition, right? So here's the middle.
Here, and then the spear points back.
Right, and then she has, you know, you know, so in terms of the composition, to me, at my stage right now, and obviously I'm working on getting better, right? But to me, this right here is the most important thing. You know, that right there, and that's and you go into a lot of like you want to simplify to know if your composition will work. You want to be super simplified with composition, because if it works here, it will work when you put in all the details of your lighting and anatomy and perspective and everything, right?
Yeah.
But you got to make sure that the relationship between the elements, the main elements in your composition, works first. So that's kind of my take on it. I hope that helps.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and also for just for composition, there's a lot of masters. You know, back in the day, the Renaissance, they have like this positions. If you just sit down and look at one of those,
very much so.
they're the masters at it. I feel. Also,
Thanks,
you know,
man.
guys like Rembrandt, you know, I don't know, like Da Vinci, all those guys.
Yeah. My advice.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, Jen, you're absolutely right. I mean, my advice is that's the advice that I've gotten. That's what I'm in the process of doing too. For anybody who wants to improve their composition, and really every artist should, The best way to do it is to study the masterworks, to study the Renaissance,
Frank Frazetta. Frank
Yeah,
Frazetta.
yeah.
Yeah, Frazetta's
Frazetta-
really good about like posing and capturing moments. He's really good at poses, and like if something like is about to happen and it's
So
like major,
epic.
yeah, very epic, you know. And
Yeah, and
Yeah.
usually the moments you want to capture is either right before something epic happens or like the instant right after it happens.
mm-hmm.
Those are usually the two moments you want to capture because there's a lot of tense energy in the air, and that's like the kind of the thing you want to convey with action and everything.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say Renaissance. Yeah, like I think we're all in agreement here. Basically, Renaissance painters, medieval painters, like Renaissance painters, and Frank Frazetta. Straight up.
And Spice McFlavor. Oh, that's so nice of you to say.
Oh. Of course, Spice.
Right, up there, you know.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I hope that helps.
And there's also like really good artists who focus entirely in composition, who make like a very graphic style.
Yeah.
You know, like
Samurai
paintings and
Jack.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Samurai Jack's really good at that.
Oh
think,
yeah! Oh
yeah.
my god! That whole
So
show.
fucking good.
So,
Every fucking still from that show is a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Like you could do a study of just a Samurai Jack, just a freaking still. Like just stop, pause the show at any point, and it's just a compositional masterpiece. Like every single one. You know what else is actually really good? Do you know the old movie, the original Japanese movie, the Seven Samurai one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, you go watch this movie and you pause at any point in the movie. You pause and you look at the composition and the lighting. It's black and white and it's just fucking beautiful. I just want to cry thinking about it.
And was it like, how long is it? It's like 4 hours long or something.
Let me look it up real quick. It's been a while.
It's been super long, but you know, it's like no special. I mean, there's special effects, but there's like crazy ass stunts going
Yeah,
on.
it's like
and,
3.5 hours, just under 3.5 hours.
yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Seven
Seven
Samurai.
Samurai by
Akira Toroizawa, or what was it? No, wait.
yeah,
No.
Akira Kurosawa,
Oh,
who is considered one of the like one of the best filmmakers of all time. Like he's up there. Like just the cinematography of that movie and this movie is from 1954. I highly
yeah, it's
recommend.
really but yeah, it's really good as well. It's
Oh.
crazy.
Just freaking just get that movie and just, I mean, watch the movie because it's good, but also afterwards, like, just pause at any time and like do a fucking study of that still.
Yeah, or a painting or something like that.
Yeah.
Chino, thanks for joining. Appreciate you, brother. But yeah, yeah. So, speaking of, do you do any like cinematic studies? Like, have it next to you and draw and analyze it?
I do sometimes.
Yeah, I do too. But it's been a while.
Yeah, nowadays less so because I'm trying to go back to the old masters,
Right.
but I'm slowly working my way up to cinematic stuff. It's gonna happen this year. I'm gonna start sort of doing the cinematic studies.
Cool.
Like, what I'm interested in is I want to be able to make a storyboard really quick. You know? So I'm sort of focusing on the least amount of lines that explain the most amount of you know,
Right.
what I need for a scene or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause, you know,
Yeah, it's important because I mean, like if you can easily just sit down, like you need some effect, and they're like, yeah, well, I don't know what you mean. You just be like, sketch it out real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
You know?
That's kind of like what I do. Like especially if I do game jams or something, I draw stuff. People kind of understand, you know, most of my sketches. They're like, yeah, okay, but I would like to do them a little bit higher quality, so that they might get even a little bit inspired maybe by them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so they can feel, so instead of, you know, like trying to focus on understanding what I did there, to focus more on how do we make this better, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw like a cool, a cool little exercise on YouTube. I don't remember who it was, but it was doing something like this, like basically just like getting a piece of paper, well, a canvas, right? Making a bunch of rectangles,
Right.
different sizes, right? And
Maybe it was Phoenix. I believe he did one of those.
yeah, I think it was Cynics.
You follow that guy? Yeah.
I do. And then
Pretty good.
basically just use them as clipping masks, you know, and just do some studies over them, right? Like really simple, really fast, without stressing too much about it, you know, just like just the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's really cool for characters as well. With my friends, we used to do that. Like making a character right next to the other. You know what I mean? And using the most possible space within that. So you have like a full page, and you have to use all of it, but it didn't have to look like, you know, like you did it on purpose.
That's cool. I like that idea.
Yeah. Because you know you came out with these wacky shapes for the last ones, you know. You try to fill in that space.
What are you watching over there, Hiram?
I was eating a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, and I'm back to work.
All right, man. Get it, get it. Leonardo, appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
Anytime.
All right, no coughing, please. Thank you.
Did you say no coffee?
Yeah. None. Rudy Rodriguez is back.
I was like, oh shit, they're actually watching.
Lulu.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clear.
All right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
All right.
All right, all right, all right.
Kenneth, the master animator. Thanks, brother. Augustos, thank you. Or Augusto, thank you for joining.
Is that Kenneth from the animation?
What?
Oh, yeah, sure is.
What?
Oh, cool. We
Thanks,
were
man.
going over texturing.
Oh, yeah? How's he doing?
Yeah, he's doing alright.
Yeah, you can
I
shit
like
on
his
him
work,
if you
yeah.
want. It's cool. He doesn't mind.
They're starting, you know. So, I'm hoping the models will come out way better.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm sure they will.
Just
You got Kenneth on the job, dude. You don't have to worry about it, dude. Kenneth's on the job.
For real. They're all very excited.
Oh, cool. So who's on the crew? Who showed up?
It was yeah, they pretty much showed up. So yeah.
Oh yeah, did Christine get in there?
No, it's on David's team.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I told her, I was like, hey, yeah, Jen's
Oh, cool. So
Jen's
I'm
stuff.
gonna have her on Monday then.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we're doing another one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I should talk to David so he gives me like a list. It's
Of his peeps.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the texturing.
Yeah. I'll send it to you on Facebook. We're on Discord.
Oh, cool. Yeah, just over the weekend, you know.
Yeah, because Kenneth is on David's team.
Okay. I thought he was with me.
No, I gave him over to you because you had the first one done. You had Professor Pig done.
Oh, okay.
So. But, yeah, Lance is like, I need a recommendation letter. Can you write one up? I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll write on there. I'd be glad to write on there, Lance. It's like, yeah. He gave me some half-ass Professor Pig, with 2 fucking holes in the lip, that he sculpted over multiple times and did not change it whatsoever. So, yeah. Signed, Spicy McClure. And then he's like, hey, you got that letter? I was like, I'm just trying to type, but my mind and my heart won't allow me to move my fingers to write such bullshit. He just started laughing. So, but yeah, I got the letter.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah. It was like at the end I put, and he left me.
It was sad.
This like story, you know, into that in the letter. He left me.
And he left. Suri CG artist, thank you for the love. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah. So AI or no? Thank you, Apple, for joining.
Right. Thank you, Orange and Banana.
And Banana.
Christine Sanchez, we were just talking about you. So we shall. Christine, when is it again, Jen? When are you doing the?
On Monday.
Okay, on Monday,
We'll
Christine.
go over the schedule. Yeah.
Go ahead. You can talk.
Yeah, we'll. I'm not sure what the time will be, but yeah, on Monday, just be free for, for going over texturing with us, with me and the rest of the texturing team for the animation. On a hangout,
All right, Christine. Make sure you're ready on Monday.
You guys want to make like make sure that all the textures are the same quality and stuff.
Oh yeah, same style.
For sure.
Consistent.
Gotta get in.
If you guys, just a heads up, if you guys export, make sure you have the RGB channels in RMA, so roughness, metalness, and then occlusion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Roughness.
Yeah, like the red channel is gonna be roughness. The green channel is gonna be metallic.
A is your ambient.
And the blue channel ambient. Yeah, because the way that we made the master material, it sort of takes maps in that order for the RMA.
Okay. You can thank Quixel for that.
And then the albedo on another one.
That's how we set it up in Unreal.
Nice.
I mean, we could make custom materials, but it's way simpler. Just duplicate a material and just drag and drop the new maps.
Yeah, cool. We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just had edit the exporting.
Because Chris, like John was saying, that Chris last time he exported was like metalness, roughness and AO, or AO roughness and metalness, or something like that. It was like
different order.
Get it right.
This is bullshit.
Oh man, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's nice because we can compress all the maps in one.
Like, you guys should definitely talk to him and ask him stuff. He's.
Oh yeah, John.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll do whatever.
No, for sure. Yeah.
No.
No, yeah.
Maybe we'll have him on if he has the time.
Yeah, they get
that was way less ironic. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Of course.
God, Jin, so passive aggressive today. Yeah, sure. You want me to bring you a coffee while I'm at it?
Who was it again? Oh, sorry. Doing your shit, man. Underwhelmed. I'm trying not to have a coffee at night because I can't sleep then, and it makes me like super groggy. Like right now, I'm barely keeping alive.
Oh really? Wow. Yeah, what I do before start streaming is that I do 20 lunges, 20 squats, and 40 knee lifts, and man, it gets my heart going.
Oh, nice.
And plus, it's all the exercise I get all fucking day. So just sit and work.
Uses staying alive forever.
Yeah. Like blasting, you know.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. My favorite song.
That's how you get the low pitch afterwards. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we first gotta go high.
Yeah, right. Need that contrast, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what
Oh, yeah. Hello, welcome to the chat.
Yo, welcome to that quiet storm. Bye.
Gotta get the high out of the way,
We're-
dude.
We're black
Oh
in here
yeah.
because of our pitch. Chris couldn't join today.
Yeah, where's Chris? Chris, where are you? Don't act like you can't hear us. Everyone else
Chris,
on Facebook.
where are you, Chris? Where are you?
Oh, John doesn't have a mic. That's the reason he's not in here.
What?
John's mic broke and he's trying to
No way.
Das way.
John Riley?
Mm-hmm.
A rage fit took the mic.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
Yeah. All right. So everybody, we're putting together a GoFundMe. Just sporadically.
yeah,
So everybody that's in the chat, you gotta. Oh, well, they're all dropping out.
You can also send the money to my Patreon if it's easier.
For that mic, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1% of all income goes towards getting John a new mic.
Yes.
So we need about $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, John, get in there. Is John watching the stream?
No, he's probably sleeping.
He's not sleeping, dude. Just talk to him.
I don't know why you guys love sleeping so much.
He slept for 2 days yesterday, alright?
Too much.
Right.
Staying alive, staying alive. Oh man, hey Leo, do you remember Scott Robertson had a very cool method?
Who?
Scott Robertson.
Oh yeah.
Like he started with grays, right? He started with like something like this, like a gray
Oh yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah. He knows what it is.
And then he just went darker. He just went darker and darker and darker.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool method. And sort of transitioning into like a line art style thing lately.
I don't know. I'm all in favor of that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's hard to
Just remember, like, technique only takes you so far, but true understanding takes you all the way.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but like I'm trying to figure out the best, fastest method to like like show 3D forms and stuff like that. And like what I found is that if I go with line art, I can emphasize things by the thickness of the line.
Definitely.
Yeah. He's doing stuff like this, you know.
Oh yeah. I've done some pieces started out like this with just layering grades. It's it's a legit way to do it. You know, you get your shading, and that's a really great approach to composition too, because you know if it works or not really quickly when you lay down your lights and darks first.
Yep.
I would definitely be. I'm definitely a fan of this system of this method.
Thanks,
Me
man.
too.
Thanks. Man.
Ooh, Ron. Got a resolution up in here.
Mm.
Did you guys watch Space Dandy?
Oh, I love that. I wish I could. Oh man, I want to do an animation of that so much, but it's just so expensive. But yeah,
Oh, you like that one?
I love that show, man. It's like me, sort of.
It's so cool. Yeah, I love that show. And yeah, like it reminded me of Red Line. If you know that one, do you know that one, Ron?
Never seen that one.
Hey,
You
yeah.
saw it, right, Leo?
So that thing you're doing is just like a little hovercraft kind of flying towards the horizon kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know what could improve the composition, in my opinion, if you enlarge it and place it in a way that breaks the horizon line, kind of breaks that silhouette to have that nice overlapping shapes going on. So that could improve on it. Just a thought.
Cool. Whoa, what?
What?
Oh, just looking at. Red line. Cool.
What?
Okay.
What?
What?
I say what? What?
What?
In the butt.
Ron?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you look at my screen a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
You definitely need to see.
Okay, I'm done with it.
Let me find a good. It's actually surprisingly similar to Space Andy. Yeah, look at that. And these guys have like crazy, really, really crazy animations and camera angles. And it's
Love
about
that
racing.
hairstyle, man.
Like, look at that. Like, just crazy stuff. They have like really messed up perspectives and such attention to detail. It's crazy.
It's fun.
Oh man, this is like there's nothing like this. I'm serious. If you watch this, you're gonna be like, what? It's very it's a little bit reminiscent to if you remember Animatrix. There was
Oh
that
yeah.
there was that episode with that runner guy that manages to get out
Yes.
of Matrix by
I
running,
love that one. Yeah.
and it had
Black guy.
really stretched out perspectives and stuff like
Mhm.
that. It's sort of like that, but it's an entire movie of that.
That's cool.
But
Reminds me a
it's
bit of Eon Flux. You know that one? He
Mm-hmm.
also had like
Yeah, and the eyes.
perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I think I
Mhm.
saw some stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, but that looks really cool.
Aeon Flux,
So watch
the
it.
animation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not there's a series though. Uh,
yeah. Animation series uh, that was on Liquid TV
mhm.
television in MTV. Yeah.
I think the movie was far superior. So.
Shut the fuck. I mean, I love Charlie Theron, and I think she made a great job, but yeah, it's not Eon Flux. It's a great movie. I wouldn't say it's Eon Flux.
Yeah, try to find a good version of Redline.
It's okay if you don't see her genius.
Better than Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
Still, Eon Flux, I wouldn't know how to make it to a movie.
Say that again.
I wouldn't know how to make Eon Flux into a movie. You know,
Oh
it's a
yeah.
crazy concept to start with. You know.
Maybe something like was it Three Rooms? Remember that movie with directed by Quentin Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez,
Look it up.
and it was with what's it Tim Roth, and he was the bellboy, and at the end they had to chop off the guy's finger. Yes, no.
No, I haven't seen it.
Mm.
Oh,
Well, it was
I
a
should
bunch of
check it
different
out.
stories by a bunch. It was about like four stories by four different directors.
You mean 4 rooms?
4 rooms, yes, not 3 rooms. Four.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah,
Cool.
maybe
Gotta
like
watch
a
it.
series of short stories would work, but not like a continuous movie because it just.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the problem as well. Yeah, because the whole concept is pretty much she's pretty much a clone. Like she's not a person.
Mhm.
You know, she's the episode. You know, and pretty much on every episode she dies. You can't do it like that.
Mhm.
Man, I love anime. There's so interesting stories and stuff.
Hmm. I gotta finish. The last one I watched is Ghost in the Shell. I still haven't finished it. I left it, and then I forgot about it.
Which one?
Ghost in the Shell. I was
Oh,
watching. I think
Ghost in the Shell.
yeah,
The series or
the,
the movie?
the series.
Uh,
I gotta finish that. I've been watching lately of anime. Mm, that's weird.
Okay, guys, I posted in the meshed up group. You guys should really watch that. It's just like
Oh yeah.
Awesome, man. Cool.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
you should really watch that. It's just like
My pleasure.
Thank you, Jason, for the like.
Nice.
I think the best way to get the like the storyboarding is just pausing movies and trying to recreate that in a very simple form.
Let's cruise to that.
Yeah, that's alright.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
You guys.
What's going on, dude? All right, Trung, thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
I'm on that level up shit.
Mm.
I'm on that level up shit.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
So I've got 1, 2, 3 here. Should I have that or just 3, 2, 1?
Let's just do the 1, 2, 3 before the 3, 2, 1.
All right. Yeah, that was a good idea. Yeah, it's gonna work out.
Told you.
You think?
I'm pretty sure.
Go in order always works best. All right, then.
What's up, Michael Altoona? It is Mr. Freeze.
What up? Hey, what was that movie you guys were talking about earlier? It was called what? Seven what?
Seven Samurai?
Seven.
Highly recommended. Both as a fan of good movies and as an artist.
I'm gonna have to watch that today.
Yeah, man. You can learn a lot about lighting and composition and all that good jazz.
And summarize.
And summarize, of course. Most definitely. Most important.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Mm.
We should greet people like that. Man.
Mm.
Hello.
Hello.
This BPR shading isn't working.
Buddy, Disney princess over there?
Huh?
Oh, I hear weird sounds.
You do? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's like somebody, it's like a mechanical bird.
Hmm. Interesting that you would say that. Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
where
interesting.
my brain works. My work.
Well, interesting.
That's where my brain works. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Know what I mean?
Hmm. Maybe I do.
Hmm.
Maybe I don't.
Maybe you don't. Yeah. Who knows?
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Yeah. Maybe you go fuck yourself.
Oh shit.
You know this is a fucking PG rated show.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
God.
I
All
apologize.
right, guys.
PG.
Alejandro Lorenzo Garcia is here. Everybody get back to work. Everybody
Alright.
get back to work.
Hello.
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 Hello. Thanks, man.
Hello. You're welcome, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
No problem.
Oh, shizzles.
Another one.
Aaron, did you see Moana?
Moana? No, I did
Yes.
not.
You don't like the Disney Pixar stuff?
Not a big fan. I mean, I like it, but I just
Alright.
I don't like
Looks like
musicals. Like, as soon as you tell me it's a musical, I'm like, nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, me too, dude. I can't stand that shit. It's crazy.
Guys,
Have
don't like
you
music.
you don't like musicals? Have you seen the Johnny Depp's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
don't like
the was it the Butcher of whatever? What is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Butcher of something street. Yeah.
I couldn't watch that.
I mean, I watched
You
it,
know
but I
what,
wasn't
Rob?
like, it's great. Yeah, I've never.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's all good.
But I do recognize the talent, skill it takes to do it very
Oh,
well.
thank you, man.
No problem, dude.
Right. No, definitely. Sure.
It's nice. It's easy to say.
So, yeah. I like to say nice things just to make people feel good, you know.
Do you though?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Mm-mm. We don't do that on this show.
No, apologies.
Don't have that.
Not that kind of show, huh?
We don't have that.
We don't have that.
Don't have that kind of shenanigans over here.
You're sick on the internet.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Uh, 2001 call. They want their words back.
Ooh.
Call?
Cold as motherfucking ice.
Who called?
2001, dude.
2001 invented the word shenanigans.
Oh,
How old are you, dude?
Never mind, Leo. Never mind.
How old are you, man?
You gotta ruin everything.
I'm sorry. But seriously, how old are you?
Like 100?
You're not 100. Are you like 16? Be honest with me.
I'll be right back.
Were you born during the 90s?
Me?
Maybe.
Maybe?
80s, dude.
80s?
Yeah.
What, 89?
88.
88. Okay. Cool.
Oh, so you're older than me. That's cool.
No, just curious. Just curious.
I'm older than I sound.
No.
No, you're older than me. I thought you were younger for some reason.
Nah, dude.
You're like my brother's age. You're like my little baby brother's age.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well. So. Hey. Just wondering about all these shenanigans over here, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Question is, do you know what you're saying?
I most of the time do not actually know what I'm saying. So, I mean, you know,
I know, right?
we just do what we can, you know? Figure out what am I saying with this one.
Who's saying fool?
I don't even know.
I kind of want to be fat right now. You know.
You don't want to be fat right now?
Compliment this guy? No, I kind of want to. You know, he looks like fun. You know, like he doesn't portions or whatever. He's like, I'm gonna eat. I don't care.
Oh.
That's having a good time.
That's cool. I don't give a fuck.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's gonna come out of the screen, you know, and punch me in the face. And eat me.
Man, I can't wait until I can show you guys what I'm working on. This is the Zbrush project. Actually, I'm thinking I'm probably not gonna do that, but I have I've been wanting to do a birthday gift for my wife for a little alien thing that she designed for her story she's working on.
Nice.
But we'll see. I might do a little bit of that. I might work a little bit of my characters. We'll see.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Just kind of thinking out loud. Not really being useful in any way.
I'm gonna tell her, so no problem.
Yeah, we'll just ruin the surprise for you.
You're gonna tell who?
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Tell my wife?
Yeah, we're gonna tell your wife what the present is.
I mean, she asked me to do that, so it wouldn't really.
Yeah, but we're still gonna ruin it.
It's no surprise. Oh, you ruined it. Now you ruined it.
I mean, you can try.
No, that's it.
If you guys wanna be like that.
And Leo, god damn it, dude, you're no fun, dude. Come on.
I'm very fun. I'm very fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm very fun if you know how to have the correct amount in type
Know how
of
to-
movement.
Know how to touch you? Right?
Yeah, if you know how and where to touch me, you're gonna have a good time. Pretty much my rule for everybody, actually.
Keep it in the butt.
No.
What do you mean?
I mean,
You just said that, man. Come on.
that's not what I said, but that's how you interpreted it, which is interesting.
Oh, dude. We're friends.
Yeah, well, friends here.
Are we?
Well,
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
will be.
some of us are more than friends. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good stuff. We lost all our viewers. What happened?
What happened? The husband.
They're quietly listening, you know.
Just like,
Yeah,
is this an art stream or? I noticed one of your tags says improv. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
True.
Ron. I was actually trying to tell you earlier how you can stream on ArtStation.
Oh yeah, you just hashtag it with ArtStation on Twitch.
Yeah, so you have to hashtag the ArtStation on Twitch. All right, there you go.
No, I think you're supposed to hashtag go on Twitch and you hashtag ArtStation.
Oh, that's the way you do it. Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Right. Leo's right, dude. Never mind.
Yeah, thanks, man.
God, you're always so right.
Mm.
You're always so right.
So, what are y'all wearing right now?
Envy.
That's 28.
Have you ever bathed in the blood of your enemies?
Every Thursday.
Let me put that on my to-do list.
Try. It's very invigorating. I think there's some local salons that let you do that, but you gotta provide your own enemy blood.
Oh really?
Yeah, you gotta bring your own. They don't. I mean, some of them sometimes will hunt down your enemies for you. But locally, usually, well, it's locally sourced, like you gotta bring your own. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you know how it goes in the industry. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Damn it. They're like, how the hell do you do it?
You know when you say it 7 times, like he shows up. Right?
Yeah. Send them the link, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think Ab's gonna
Really
send
good
him the link
people.
because he missed it.
Oh yeah, he's doing that.
Yeah.
We don't have a Foster, so we're gonna have to.
What fuck's to go? I thought he was here earlier.
I don't know.
What'd you do to him?
I didn't do nothing, man.
You do.
I didn't do the to-do.
Get him in here.
Robert, do we really have to come get you, Robert?
Roberto. What's that?
Toro.
El Chapo.
Toro. That's Robert, like backwards. And Toro. Bull.
Robert backwards. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Toro.
Trevor.
Alright,
Trouble.
Trevor.
Robert backwards is Trevor.
It's in between Trouble and Toro.
Hiram backwards is Mary.
Yeah.
Mary.
Ad backwards is that.
Yeah.
Duh.
Da.
That's Russian. Yeah. That.
Amra. So my name pronounced backwards. Amra.
Jin backwards.
It's Mira. Mira.
Nice.
It would be like.
Oh my god.
Say that over your the high room.
Dude, Spicer backwards is receipts.
You want your receipt?
Recipes. You gotta spice up those recipes, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's all that.
Choppy chop.
Yeah. This has been a message from Leo, or as I'm now known, Ole.
Nice. Good branding.
Peace out.
Everyone left.
How many viewers do we have right now?
Like 9 million.
Yeah, of course.
I believe
Like
it.
last time.
Mm-hmm.
Are there even 9 million people on the planet?
Yeah, dude.
But like, I mean people, not, you know.
Ooh, you're saying that people ain't people?
Saying you're a robot from outer space.
You never know, man. You never know. You think a viewers view all of a sudden a fucking robot from outer space out of nowhere.
Of course not.
I hear that happens a lot.
So it happens more than our viewers know. This is why I feel obligated to let them know that this happens.
You're a good
Very
guy.
often.
Yeah.
I
If
try
you're
to be,
actually
you know?
viewing, you should chat right now. You should say something in the chat if you're viewing and you're not a robot.
Yeah, just so we can make sure. We'll have to send Leo Connor over here after you. Leo Connor.
You got anything in the chat?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Well, there are robots. They're gonna take our jobs, man. Fucking robots, man.
I got a fever of like 106 degrees right now. I'm sorry, not 106, 100.6. 106 would be much more serious.
I told you earlier today to stop being sick. I don't know why
Stop
you don't
it.
listen. I don't know why you
I
don't
just
listen.
You tell me to stop it, and I don't stop it immediately.
No, I never got sick.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know what the fuck is going on over here.
Never in my life have I gotten sick. I don't get sick.
Because you're Mexican, dude. Mexican people don't get sick. Don't get sick. That's true, man.
But it's not that. It's just that I just
That's
don't
true.
have time. I don't have time to get sick. You know?
Alright, yeah. That's what it is.
Time for that. That's simple.
Feel like
in my life. I got a lot of things to do.
I got it.
I ain't got time to be sick. I ain't got time to call in. Talk about things to do.
What do you got
I'm
time for?
not going in because I'm sick. I'm gonna stay home, play video games.
Mm-hmm.
Gangster.
I think I'm gonna hit the bed.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up. I think you're gonna stay all night. What?
I guess that's what I meant.
Oh, okay, cool. And you only got in there like 38 more minutes, so. Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, I wish I could say it, but I'm really sure.
All right, dude. Well, make sure you eat oranges, berries, strawberries, watermelon.
Yeah.
Leo. Yeah.
It's not bad.
I want to ask you about something.
What's up, buddy?
One sec. Let me just finish this for like 10 seconds.
What is this, a Shinigami badge? Well, here's our buddy John.
I guess.
What up?
Finally.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
can hear
Where
you.
have you been,
What's up,
John?
John? 1, 2, 3, John. We've been fucking waiting for you all day.
Yeah, dude.
What's up, John?
Feels so
This is the first 1, 2, 3 of the day, dude.
We'll call 911 on you, man. We'll call SWAT team and go check out your pad.
I was a little bit dead, but not completely.
Yeah, we're going
Right,
to SWAT team over.
Okay, so Leo, what do you think about this?
I like
I
it.
call it the arrival. So, like in the first frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see the
It's
planet
strong.
fall, right?
I would,
Then-
hey, real quick, go back to the first frame.
Yeah.
So, this is especially important for compositions that are in space, where it's hard to tell the relative size of objects.
Uh-huh.
You want to make much heavier use of overlapping.
Overlap. All right, got it.
Ooh.
But
Shut
other
up,
than that, shut up.
All right.
Ron.
This, right, in this one, it's basically like sort of like the presentation of like a landscape, you know, and him going like towards that thing. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
In a composition like that for the second frame,
Yeah.
I would personally, I would do something about the terrain and the layout of the terrain and the sky to guide the eye. Because remember, you're an artist. You everything that you create, you control. So you don't have to be like, you want to be representational and believable, but also you want to guide the eye because you have a message that you want to tell people, look over here. You know,
Got it.
that's really your message for a lot of 2D pieces, a lot of compositions, movies, and
Oh,
whatever. It's you want to guide the eyes, and there's a lot of ways to do it. One of the most straightforward ways of doing it is creating tangent lines that converge. They're like imaginary lines that start shapes that, if they were to continue to converge on the points that you want.
Like go with all of these, like go something like this.
Exactly. You know, like have
Dude,
rock-
I know these. I know these.
Because you
rules,
can
I
do
just
so
wanna-
much. You can do so much with rock formations and clouds. Like you can do whatever you want.
I just want to get like a feel. Like I just so let me just go through all of these. Okay, so this is where he approaches the thing, right? Then you get a closer shot to the thing, and this is like he lands here. I think, you know, probably should have been more central, right? Like this,
Sure.
this should probably be more central.
Yeah, you want to stay away from the outer 5 to 10% of the screen.
Mhm.
Just in
So
terms of
it
sync
probably should
frames.
have been something like this.
Yes, that's much better. You want to definitely have it front and center.
Yeah. Okay.
Then
then
Darth Vader
and,
comes.
you know, as long as you have a good establishing shot beforehand, and you show that this is a part of the greater hall, and we had a good look at the greater hall, then we should be fine. So you want to have in the previous frame, you probably want to have the ship like front and center as well.
Yeah. Alright, this is like him like walking through this thing. This is sort of like a shot where you sort of present like the how big this thing really is, right? And like there should be more things here. I don't really bother that much with it.
And again, in terms of like
Here we
both
go.
industrial design and set design, remember that the greater set pieces and the greatest movies and the greatest games and the greatest works of art
Thanks,
you
man.
actually design it for your narrative.
Right.
So you have it make sense and be believable, but it's like you have your composition of your figure kind of walking across there. You want to have everything in the environment go with that narrative. Is this ominous? Is this friendly? Is this where are we looking? Where are the lines leading?
Leo, think about it this way, right? The way that I'm doing this is basically just like really quick sketches. I'm not trying to think about composition too much right now. Just like trying to tell the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what I guess my question is, what kind of
actually
feedback you
think
want?
about composition and everything else, then I would have to like spend like an hour on every one
Right.
of these at least, right?
Okay, so what kind of feedback do you want from me?
I wanted to
All
like finish
positive.
first telling you the thing, and then ask you if like for like an initial thing, if you get like a general feel of the thing, right?
Gotcha. Okay, go for it.
Okay, right. I should have said that in the beginning. Anyway.
It's all good.
Okay, so this is like him walking, right? This is him getting closer to like a boutique sort of like a thing, right? Then you see him getting closer to the thing where there's like this guy and there's like another guy, whatever. Then he puts something on the table, right? And then this guy is just like doing his thing, he's like blah 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 whatever, right? And then he looks, he pays attention to what's going on and he's like, oh shit, right? Like feeling of surprise. And then you have this thing, right? Which is like, ooh, I wonder what that means, right? So this is like a premise, like a little premise for something.
Pirate money.
All right.
Pirate money.
Thanks for that comment.
You're welcome.
Hiram.
You're welcome.
Right.
Welcome.
So, yeah. So like, I'm curious if like you get sort of like a picture of something. Yeah?
Well, my impression, it reminds me a lot of, because of
Multipass.
All right, thanks, Hiram.
It reminds me a lot of Fifth Element, the multipassing.
Oh, I didn't know. Thanks for reminding me about that. I totally forgot. Just from
Ooh.
Just in case you forgot.
Thanks, dude.
I'm gonna kill you.
Just so you guys know, I'm paying attention to what you guys are saying.
I will
Dude,
find
Leo wants to go to bed. I'm just curious of what his opinion is. So.
Nobody cares what you think, Byron.
I'm just trying to squeeze the most out of Leo's time.
Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze the most out of
more
your
time we
face.
got, right? I'm trying to keep him in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
No more.
Wow.
You aren't sick anymore, dude. You're done with being sick.
So what did you want to say?
So my overall impression, because he's like wearing like clothes
hoodie,
and are reminiscent of a lot of depictions of death. So he's very ominous. He's just kind of walking around. You don't show his face, so it's very mysterious. Blah, 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 blah. The thing with the coin reminds me of. Have you read Song of Ice and Fire or seen the show for Game of Thrones?
I don't know.
So there's a faction of assassins called the Faithless Men.
Oh yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah, and they they worship basically death, and they have a coin that has to be respected. They have a special coin that's like the black coin.
Oh yeah, I remember. Like
so that it evokes that image because you have a lot of death imagery, and I'm thinking maybe it's like a space assassin. And he has a special coin that has to be respected in the underworld, something like that.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was sort of going for.
Awesome, then you succeeded, because that's my association. So.
Thanks, dude. That's actually because like I wanna get to that level where I can like draw something and people would sort of get a feel for what that thing is without me actually having to explain,
Yeah, work on those expressions, especially of that barb person.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was just like
because he's because at first he's gonna be like all bored, but then he's like, oh shit, you're one of them kind of deal,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're kind of doing that, but just push those
Mm-hmm.
because that's gonna be. It's a very silent kind of. There's a lot of dialogue. You definitely want to push expressions hard. Yeah.
How hard?
Or
All right. So yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you for your feedback. Yeah,
Absolutely, man. I'm happy
I
to
wanna-
help in any way.
I want to try to do like, man, you have so many exercises. I'd love to do this like at least one of these strips per day.
for sure.
All right, guys. Well, keep up all the good work. Everything's looking really amazing.
Oh, thanks, Leo. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Shut up.
definitely.
He's talking to me. He's talking to me.
Bye, sir.
sorry.
That looks nice, man.
Thanks, brother.
So,
No,
thanks,
no. Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
that. Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Jen, very, very cool.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Thanks, man. Oh, thanks, man.
I'm gonna get
No,
three.
no problem.
Thanks, man.
I'll be wearing it in a week.
Thanks, man.
Taking all that. I think you missed one.
Who did I miss? We got Ad, we got Jen, we got Harm, we got Spicer. Oh yeah,
Where's
me.
John? Where's John? Is he
He,
gone?
he left. He was like, "Oh, we'll be back in a bit if we were still out."
Damn it,
I'll be
John.
back in the future.
But you know what? You know what? I'm sure that whatever John was working on was working on me. John is an amazing human being.
He's been
Yeah, I
sleeping
gotta
like a
work.
bear.
You know?
I gotta work with him. Gotta work with him. Let's see what's up.
Yeah, man. For sure.
For sure. All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, ridiculous up in here.
All right, good. I'm out. Peace.
Later.
Out.
Yeah. You're ridiculous. God. That picture that you have to the left, Jim.
Oh, yeah, here. Looking at shit, you know.
Yeah, grab it.
Yeah, man. My references have to be, interesting to look at, so. That's what I do.
Oh man. So why do they tie their fingers like that together?
I'm not sure.
They
I'm
don't break
guessing
their fingers.
at some point, maybe they'll. If not, they might get broken, by the other guy.
Yeah.
Use your
yeah,
fucking
they
head.
protect them somehow.
Mm-hmm. Because they're like stronger.
But yeah, I'm
together.
gonna have some of those. What?
Because they're like stronger together. That's interesting.
Yeah, and they look more badass, like stuff to your ass.
Total Recall. Shit. Nothing here.
Oh yeah. I'll do that again.
What are you doing with that thing? Did you poly paint
helmet.
it?
No. It's my reference image that I'm using to create my modeling. To do the pure mass for our 3D print.
You want to 3D print that as a mask?
It's gonna be like exactly five different pieces gonna be put together,
And you're gonna have a mask?
assembled together.
Is it gonna be like a mask?
Yeah, the Killzone mask for cosplay. He's gonna be wearing it for Comic Con. It's like as an excuse to go to Comic Cons. He said
Oh right,
he's
right.
gonna
Yeah.
create
I'll just
the
go
rest
with
of
that.
the kit at home.
You're gonna wear it all the time, so people will know you, right?
Yeah, he's gonna build the whole kit.
So secretive, Hiram. He's actually like a Nigerian Mexican prince, you know?
Yeah, for sure. He needs money though.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in the presence of royalty up in here because
Oh,
he's
sure.
too secretive. He's too secretive.
It's gotta just rub it, you know, that diamond is in there.
Yeah.
Got that extra cover layer, you know what I mean? Don't want to be discovered yet.
That blood diamond fortune.
Somebody have a black diamond. Polishing it, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. You know you love that Z Mahler, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Just have another one over here. This is the bucket, the bucket man for Batman.
Sure. Buckethead.
Yeah.
Cylinder man.
Yeah, Cylinder Man.
Have y'all ever seen Buckethead?
dude?
Yeah, I remember it was. What was it?
I was asking like that dude from Britain.
Talk about
Bucket Man.
You don't know who
Bucket
Buckethead is, Jane?
Lord Buckethead, right?
No, just Buckethead.
Oh, alright.
Buckethead. Oh, that's a guitarist.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Sorry, you're talking about Lord Buckethead.
KFC bucket.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And this is here you go. Links in the chat. If you haven't seen that, you should.
what is that? What is that rock?
That's Buckethead, dude. Get together.
Check it out.
Turn that shit down higher and we can get this stream shut down, motherfucker.
My bad.
That's scary, dude. It's crazy. Now we know what ISIS is listening to.
All around making hip hop.
I like his hair.
Like around.
Yeah, first time I saw Buckethead, he came out. He started playing with his nunchucks. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? He's like really proficient with nunchucks, and he comes out there and does a little show, and then he starts soloing.
The mask talk.
I know. I think that's the best part, dude.
Looks like a droopy mask.
No, fuck your ass, boys. You're gonna have arthritis on his fingers.
Oh yeah. Might have to take him out for animation, but if they It's funny, man. But see, I found this guitarist. Is that same guy?
Yeah, it's the same guy. He just does weird shit like that. The thing's like,
That's
oh,
cool.
that thing's so old.
Oh, slapping the past. It's really good though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Hiram.
Ooh, you don't even give a fuck.
What happened?
Is there a shortcut to make a subtool be in the negative?
Say it again.
Like
Is there a
pressing a
shortcut
button?
to make a subtool be negative for Boolean? Like
What?
subtract or whatever.
To turn on the boolean, you mean?
No,
To
no, no.
activate the boolean?
No, to make a subtool be negative. You know, to be that thing in the subtools.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
subtract mesh. Yeah.
You probably could highlight over the negative two spheres that
Yeah, right.
intersect and hold down I think it's Control and Alt and click on it, and it should come out insert a key for that to be switched on. Maybe it might work. Set it as a hotkey.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Robert's sleeping.
Really.
That's
So
what he
wait,
said.
so what were you saying, Hallie?
Oh, I'm testing it right now. Hi. Go over it. See, look at my screen. You see my screen?
Yeah.
You're gonna highlight over this one, the middle one. You know, there's three of them in here. You're gonna go to the one that's in the middle.
No, yeah, I know that. I'm asking if there's a shortcut for it so that I don't have to go in the subtools panel.
Yeah, I know. Then you can make a hotkey for it.
Ooh.
Oh, you can control. Oh my God, Rod. Right.
He's just schooling you.
Alright, just let him finish.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just hold down Control and Alt.
Yeah,
and hover over the icon. Turns it on. Yeah, and then
you can actually hotkey it. You do that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll click it.
Do it.
And try it out.
Control Alt click.
Right.
Control right click.
Right. Oh man, I'm so sleepy. How long? What's it gonna be? 20 minutes?
Okay, let's see. Control right click.
No, actually, it just goes to the subtool.
Wait, let me just.
Yeah, it takes you to that subtool only.
Fuck, not that. Sorry, what these are.
Yeah, it would only take you back to that subtool.
Man, I have every key on my keyboard assigned to something. God damn it. Focus. Okay.
What's your secondary keyboard? The future, I'm guessing we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, man. Just add another keyboard, dude. Just plug another one in.
Hotkeys. Yeah. The hotkey keyboard.
Aren't those called Arduinos or something like that? Like...
No, they're talking. What was it?
It's like this little number pad.
I'm not sure what it's called. Or something like that.
Dude, I have everything hotkeys.
Sure what it's called.
Okay. Alt M. What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, if you select over it, it'll select the subtool, but it won't turn it on. The negative.
Alright, what?
No, it won't turn on the negative icon, but it will take you to that subtool.
Yeah, I don't care about
So
that.
if you wanted to just one subtool, you just hotkey it real quick. And you just press. I'm going to probably use that. That'll probably be useful. I'm gonna leave it as J.
Let's see. So, is it working?
Whenever I wanna. If you wanted main subtool selected, just press J.
Alt P. I don't think it works, dude.
No, it didn't work. It didn't work for me.
Didn't work
It
for me either.
selected the. Nah, I turned it on. The negative.
Wait. Control shift. Oh yeah, it just takes you to the fucking sub tool.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though to have that. I'm gonna have that hotkey at J, so I set it as like my primary. If I ever switch to another one quickly, I'll just press J and it'll call me back over to that one.
Yeah, I don't see how that would be useful.
Yeah. Same here.
Ooh.
Well, you have the alt, you know, it's like click, click, select, select.
Yeah, I'll click. Yeah. Easiest.
This sucks, dude.
All them hotkeys. Maybe you should make like a menu for it.
You know that if I press Control A, it makes it like Control W makes it a subgroup, poly group, and for
Yeah.
me, Control A makes it in the negative if you have something to bake it in, you know, like Control whatever. But I don't think this is gonna make it be
That's not more cool. Yeah.
invisible. Hey Hallie, where's the turn on boolean thing?
It's under your render booleans, and you can turn it on there.
Render booleans.
Yeah, that will be useful for a custom menu as well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make one for that too.
You know, have all your boolean tools.
It'd be cool, yeah. Oh yeah, and you always have to have it under the thing to work.
Maybe we should get Jesse to build a script for it. Totally cool. Yes. Then you know, profit. Sell it.
Oh no, that's too hard.
It's pretty cool though. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
These feet are killing me.
Oh, John is back online.
Whatever, John.
Doesn't love us anymore.
I'll be right back.
Alright. So you guys did previous today animation?
Oh, yeah. You should take a look at those shots, dude. They're pretty dope.
Yeah, I saw one of them of Batman. That was cool.
Yeah.
Like
Thanks,
getting up.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, because we redid a couple shots, tweaked them a little bit, and they look a whole lot better now. Especially the last one before we get into the hallway. But yeah, I was watching. Was it Brazen Animation, the one that did the Captain Crunch guy? That that was on the boat that was fighting the wave. The director of that, the director of that was like, every moment of this, I'm questioning, how do I want to make the audience feel? And I've always been explaining what's happening, but never like, I want to feel like this. And so today, I was talking with Taha, and I was like, when he rises up, think more horror movie, like Ghost, like the way he stands up in his cape, and all that stuff. And it was a whole lot more. It was better communication when designing shots, when you talk about how you want someone to feel, because they can immediately draw back to the movies that made them feel that way.
Yeah.
And so
it's much more abstract. Yeah.
But
they can put their spin on it.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, we had a good time today, man. The shots were looking good.
Yeah, man. I gotta check them out. Man.
My favorite.
Looks like a face.
I bet.
Finally.
What's up?
Ron was like this lazy ass.
What?
I was looking for your critique. I was like, is this lazy enough? But you
Sorry, I
weren't
didn't
around.
get that.
But you weren't around. So I had to determine if it was lazy enough for myself.
Oh.
Mm.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
So anyone's going out after this?
No, what about you?
Probably not.
I might probably go out,
Don't be lying.
Yeah.
but tomorrow, not today.
Oh, man, you just keep working, dude. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I might go to the beach tomorrow. Most of those champs, I might go to the beach.
Nice. Fight them seagulls.
Yeah, if it's not tomorrow, it's Sunday for sure. What you making at? That jellyfish.
Yeah, don't even give a fuck, dude. He ain't even answering you, dude.
Oh shit.
You gonna take that, Hiram? You gonna take that?
Strike one.
Strike one. Squid 123, man.
Yup. 3, 2, 1. Go. Blast off in 3, 2, 1. Dude, it's only barely 11 o'clock right now.
I know, right?
What the fuck, dude? It's early.
So hire him.
Yo,
Why don't you hit him with that projection, dude? That little trick you're doing, dude.
all right. Got a little tip trick of the day. And basically load up the texture onto your back floor planes. You can hold down Alt, up over the floor and click on it. It'll bring down the options.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna go over down to where it says projection. Oh, that is. Okay.
So once you tell everybody what you're doing first, dude. Let everybody know what.
Oh well, I'm doing modeling basically a total of 5 pieces that we're gonna be assembling, or it's gonna be 3D printed and assembled together to create a kill zone mask for a Comic Con. It'll be one for a Comic Con for a client.
Cool.
You want these parts 3D printed, so this vaccine texture as a guideline to create my pieces and start deforming them, bending them back to get the shape in there so you could fit your face in there. And he's just gonna have this 3D print. He's gonna have the rest of like the two parts that you see here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna get off that like off the Depot. I mean Home Depot and stuff like that. So he's gonna create the whole kit. And I'm using this also for to give me an idea of how to place my parts on here and create my geometry. And I found this cool trick over here where it says project on mesh. Basically, it will project it only on your mesh and it'll delete the rest of the texture, and it'll only apply it on the on your model that you have. So just slide it all the way to the right, and you'll get this.
So can you project color onto it?
Yeah, so basically it'll project the whole texture of that image that you have in your background.
But can you transfer it to your actual geometry?
Yeah. Yeah, it will project it only like if there's a actual projector. Imagine it would work exactly like a projection. You can see it fades away when it's out of that angle.
Nice. Looks dope, dude. Thanks, man.
I ran into that today. I always seen it there, but I never ever thought like I must slide it over. You know, I just remember sliding it, but I didn't see no change. But it'll only change until you fully have it all the way across to one. And which is cool because you can check out previous skins. Say I have it like this, and I could bring it back down and switch image. So I got this scheme image, so it's blue now. So I'll show you that. Check out this one. Pretty cool. So you get a little pre-visual of just how much texture can do to your model.
Nice.
Hey, what's the time there right now?
Time for you to get an American watch full of freedom. 12:25.
12:25. I think Rick and Morty should have already aired there. I think.
Oh shit!
It's July 30th, not June 30th.
Yeah, it's July 30th, right?
No, it's June 30th.
Oh shit!
Dang it!
Damn.
Make us look so stupid online. Make us look stupid.
Oh man, I want it bad though.
Oh yeah, I want that show bad.
So good. You guys saw the first one?
Oh yeah. I was like, everybody was always talking about Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty. I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a shot. And oh my god, watched every episode after that one.
Good. What's gonna happen with the evil Mori?
Gonna rule.
Yeah, and like after this season, we gotta wait even more because they didn't even start working on season 4.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think
Wow,
we had to
that's
wait
gonna be
like
hard.
a year and a half for this one.
Mm-hmm. Mostly because Samurai Jack fucked their schedule up.
God damn it, Samurai Jack.
They should
I mean, Samurai Jack is
stop doing it.
alright, you know, don't get me wrong, it was cool,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not fucking Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
No, no way. Fucking- Are you eating something?
Yeah, I'm eating
What are you eating?
salad.
Oh man.
Fucking disgusting.
But I was hoping for a chocolate, something.
Mm-hmm. A little something sweet to suck on.
No, we.
You know.
Mm.
Trying to stay fit, you know. Just saying.
Hey
What's
man,
that?
leave some chicks for us, dude.
Huh?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Do you think?
Taking them all.
But like, I really can't eat like really heavy shit on this weather because I just sleep for days if I would do that.
Like a bear. Big, big old Romanian bear.
Exactly. I would go into like seriously in the summer. It's like hibernation for me. My brain is like half asleep and everything is just so slow and sweaty and just hot. So,
Mm.
That's nice.
Yeah, must be nice. This freeze is coming along all right. Bye. Last chance, Batman.
They don't know what's up. Jumanji. Jumbo juice.
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. All right, everybody. Like we got about another 20 minutes, but while I have you here, I want to let y'all know about a hangout that we're always in. So if you ever have any questions, if you ever have anything that you need in terms of or you just want to hang out, want to have some fun, then please come to this room. We'll be there in about 20 minutes. If it's empty, just chill. We'll be there soon, and we'll be continuing working for the night. But just want to let y'all know that before, because sometimes it cuts this feed off at like 4 hours. It'll just stop, and we're getting close to it. So before we leave, Ad, are you here? Whatever.
Yeah, I'm here.
No, forget it, dude. No. All
No,
right. So we'll be here for another 20 minutes, so please do stay. And if you have any questions, let us know. But we're just going to go through who's here, a little mic check, if you will, of all the artists that are here to answer your questions. And they'll give you their name, what they do, and their art station. Go ahead, Ed.
All right. It caught me in the middle of eating here. I'm a I'm a concept artist. I design characters, props. I do level design, world design. I do games and stuff like that. I'm gonna post the art station link in the chat. You can just ask me anything. I work with Maya, Zbrush, Unreal Engine, and yeah, if you have questions, I can help out. Like if you're trying to put a game in a character, or if you're if you can't figure out how to make like your game work better, if there's like flow issues or something like that, you know, I can help out, answer questions and all that.
So there you go. And then we have Jin 506.
yeah, I also do characters and concept and all that. I'm always also at the CV host, we hang out if you want to chat, and post the link to my art station. It's Jin506. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, and I also do Twitch streams as well. So if you want to check that out, it's also Jin506.
There you go, guys. And then finally we have Hiram Tapete.
You
Hiram
guys can find me on
Tapete.
ArtStation as highly top secret on my ArtStation, or you can find me on my art page, highly top secret CG. If not, you can always catch me in the Zbrush Hangout, which will be after this show. I'm usually always there 24/7. You can always catch me in there. My strong field, you come in there, I'll help you out on anything that has to do with ZBrush to start off the bat. I do a lot of 3D printing parts. Well, I don't do the prints. I just do the modeling and just give them the 3D print ready file for them to have it printed. So I'm doing a lot of that work right now. So if anybody needs help getting a 3D print together, let me know. I'll help you out and give you a little bit of guidance on where to take your how to break down your pieces so it could later be assembled after 3D print.
Alrighty, and myself, Spicer McLeroy. I am director, project lead, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can lead a project. Also a professor, and yeah, ZBrush artist. And you can find me pretty much anywhere under Shotgun Scream, ArtStation, Facebook, literally anywhere. Shotgun Scream, the firearm, and then yell. Shotgun Scream. But definitely check us out. And this coming Wednesday, we're gonna have Kirill Tokarev from 80 level on Meshed Up Live with pretty much everyone here will be on that show as well.
Nice.
And definitely check out ZBrush Hangout. Check out the link to the room that I put in the chat. Come hang out with us. Come chill. See what's up, dude. And we'll see you there soon. Everybody say bye, Facebook.
Bye, Facebook.
See ya, guys.